Hey, what's going on? Nick Unsworth here, and I'm a kick-ass business coach, and I'm on an absolute mission to help you find your purpose in life, to help you love what you do for work every single day, to help you be the rock star that you are meant to be, to make more money than you ever thought was possible, and to have more time freedom so you can actually enjoy the life that you're living. I'm here to help you set your life on fire. Hey, what's going on? Nick Unsworth here, and welcome to our Fast Action Friday version of Life on Fire TV. So the main purpose of this episode is to teach something in a short period of time so that you can get into fast action. So today what we've got going on is social media marketing strategy. That is what we're going to cover here today. So I'm just going to give one bomb social media marketing strategy for you guys. So the first and foremost, what is a good social media marketing strategy? So we're just talking about there's a million networks, right? There's all kinds of social networks. There's all kinds of things you can do on social media. And all I'm going to focus on are two: Facebook and Twitter. That's where the eyeballs are. That's where the traffic is. That's where we're actually monetizing. So it's easy to get lost in the social media abyss, and it's easy to lose focus and to be overwhelmed. So the purpose of this strategy is to give you one simple strategy that you can implement literally today. So simple to get this thing executed and implemented and you can start to see results from it right off the bat. So the social media marketing strategy I'm going to share with you is a very simple Facebook and Twitter contest. So what's cool is that if you're watching this video, in the month of April, you're actually going to be able to see one of these live in action. So you can not only hear the strategy here today, but you can also check it out, participate, and dive in and see how we're doing it. So the strategy is very simple. First and foremost, you can have a very simple blog post where you're going to actually explain how the contest works. You can do it on a website page, blog post. You can even use a tool named Leadpages. So at the end of the day, it's just a website page. And in our case, if you go to lifeonfirecontest.com, you can see exactly what I'm referring to. So picture the page that just has the contest name at the top, right? In our case, it's like April giveaway. So every month we choose to have a contest that's just rolling. So every month we're doing, a different contest to engage our audience, to give cool stuff away, and to get the actions and to gamify the behaviors that we want, right? So last month we gamified asking for reviews for our podcast. This month we're gamifying asking for comments on our posts and asking for people to tweet out our message. And in the past we've done this where we've gamified people to actually send in referrals, right? So you can use this strategy to actually create tangible results in business, which is why it crushes so much. So basically it's really simple. You picture the website page, and it's lifeonfirecontest.com, and in your case it could be whatever it is for that month, for that week. And so you've got a contest page, and then below it I want to really encourage you to have a video so that the video is going to explain what the details are of the contest, when does it end, how do they enter, and most importantly, what are the prizes? So I also want to encourage you to Google the Facebook promotion guidelines just to make sure that you're keeping in tune with the actual guidelines on Facebook. So in our case, they land on this very simple page, lifeonfirecontest.com. They are then greeted by a video. The video is super simple. Again, it breaks down how the contest works and how they enter. And in our case, we're choosing to gamify two very important actions to build up community and to create the virality that we're looking to. So in the first step, we're actually asking them to write an actual Facebook comment. So if you're doing it on a website page, you can go and you can actually take and create a stream of Facebook comments to that particular website page. Now the reason we're doing that is because regardless of privacy settings, people can comment on that thread and they can choose to post that comment to Facebook, which is going to tie people back to that actual page. So the cool thing is that when they comment, you can track their actual comments, you can interact with them and see what they're doing, but then it also has that virality to it as well. So the nice thing is that step one is that if they were to actually just write a Facebook comment on any of your posts, then you can track that. So in our case, for the month of April in 2014, anyone that interacts with our episodes for Life on Fire TV or our other show, which is called Pay It Forward Friday TV, we're actually going to give them a raffle ticket for every single comment that they make on those blog posts. So the cool thing is that we have a show that happens Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Life on Fire TV. So they can get 1, 2, 3 entries per week just to do those actions. So you can see that we're actually training them to and gamifying the process of engaging with us on every single show, right? And then the cool thing is we have Pay It Forward Friday, which is a great show where we do random acts of kindness every Friday. So again, they can get another raffle ticket for doing that as well. And so just imagine that every time we put out a new episode, if we're getting them to comment, which is great so we can see it, we can track it, but then that posts to their Facebook. So the nice thing is that 3 times a week, plus Pay It Forward Friday, that's 4 times a week, we might be getting shares on Facebook from one person. You multiply that by dozens, if not hundreds of people, you can see how your message can really grow. And anyone that sees that in their newsfeed and sees their friends interacting, the cool thing is that they click on those links, they're going to come back to that page where your content exists. So it's very simple. It's just step 1, enter the raffle by writing a Facebook comment. So this is technically what's called a sweepstakes drawing. So picture those actions. You can take them, you can look at all the activity, and then manually track it, where you take all those names and you redact them down to little raffle tickets and put it in a bucket and boom, choose the winners. Sounds like a crazy process, but it's really simple. It's a little bit of legwork to compile the entries, but if you're trying to use software, I've never found a software that fits the needs. I've never found a software that gets us to where we want to go. It's so much better to actually have the tangible, to get the results that you really want, to do a custom like this. So that's step 1. Step 2 is where they can actually just simply tweet by hitting the retweet button on each of the individual blog posts. So again, it all comes back to what are your goals, what do you want them to do? In our case, we want them to share our content. So if they were to retweet and share those Life on Fire TV episodes and Pay It Forward Friday, we're going to give them an additional raffle ticket to do that as well. So that's another opportunity to get even more entries just by tweeting these things out. And the way that we're tracking that is we have a hashtag that we explain in the video. And the video just says use hashtag LOF contest. Then we can search and see all the people that interacted with us, all the people that use that hashtag. We can reply, we can retweet, we can thank them, again, engage and build community with them. So there's 2 very simple steps. That's how you can crush it with Facebook and Twitter, and you're tying the strategies together. And the great thing is that all that social action is driving them all back to one central location, which are those individual blog posts. So you're bringing people back to your website. Now, if you've got them on your website and you have a pop-up, right? Pop-ups and exit pops are still working really well to convert that traffic into email opt-ins, which can then convert them into customers. So this is a strategy where when you track these links, when you track the inbound traffic, we have proved that this can create opt-ins, which creates leads, which creates customers, and you can track and measure a tangible return on your time investment as well. Now, the last piece is on the page. You want to make sure that you've got your headline, you've got your video explaining how they enter, and then you want to make sure that you're explaining clearly what the prizes are. So this social media strategy works so well, you got to have some cool prizes. So we found that the sweet spot for prizes is about $500. That is enough to get someone to jump through some major hoops to want to be a part of the contest. So whether you're giving away an iPad mini or giving away Kindles, in our case, we're giving away a drone, an actual drone helicopter that flies around, remote control, can attach a GoPro to it. And then we're giving away t-shirts, we're giving away pint glasses from Life on Fire, even a Snuggie. So the trick is when you're choosing your prizes, you want to make sure that you've got something that's of enough value to get people to get, into action. And then you want to have multiple prizes that are of a lower value. So picture something around the $500 level, and then you have multiple prizes that are, maybe $10 value, so that you have lots of different people winning as well. And so when I've tested prizes, I've done things like TV. I've had clients give away a 1963 Volkswagen bus. I've tested dozens and dozens of types of prizes, but the $500 is a sweet spot. Now, from there, what you want to make sure that you do is in the final stages of your contest, you want to be sharing what's happening and sharing milestones. So you want to make sure that on your Facebook page, via Twitter, you're thanking them for the comments. You're interacting with them on the comments on the blog, right? And so we're going to be replying to them. We're going to be liking their comments, engaging, tell us what they liked, and asking for questions. And that's where we're going to build up community and reply to those tweets and interact with these people. Then use Twitter and use Facebook to share milestones. Wow, we just got 100 entries. Your odds are still great. thank you, Janet, for the great comment in the review and testimony you left us, right? So update people and let them know what's going on. And then as you get to the end of your contest, and this kind of summarizes the social media marketing strategy in the contest at the end, is that when you're done, you want to have the end date that's very specific. In our case, it's at the end of April. And then what will happen is we're actually going to take all those entries and we're going to redact them down to little pieces of paper that we're going to put to a spreadsheet, cut them up with a paper cutter, and we're going to have a big old fishbowl, and we're going to make another video. And in that video, we're going to literally pull the winners out of the fishbowl. That right there is what creates the authenticity, because people realize that they're actually doing it legit, you're actually doing it the right way, and it's real, and it's fun, right? And so when you do that, you want to then reach out to the people that win the contest and let them know that they won, and you want to ask them to actually share those results, and we actually ask people to take a picture with their prize. And now you're getting a whole nother level of social sharing, right? So it's really key. And just keep in mind, as far as contest rules and templates, you could definitely reach out to us, and we're happy to share those with you. So if you ever want to email support@lifeonfire.com, that's just support@lifeonfire.com, we'll be happy to share with you some contest rules that we spent a lot of money to craft and create. And that's pretty much how you can have a full-blown social media marketing strategy. And on this Fast Action Friday, just keep in mind that by doing this, this is something that you can set up on a blog post page. You can literally get this set up in a day, run the contest over the course of 2 weeks, if not a full month. Milk it, get a lot of interaction, gamify the process, have fun with it, share milestones and updates, pick the winners, and this is going to light your audience on fire. One of the best and most effective ways to build up audience, to build up community, and to create a thriving, raving fan base that you can monetize and actually track back the dollars and cents. So go ahead and get started with your contest today. Be sure to actually check out and enter ours, Life on Fire contest, to see how we do it. And it's a great way to model. So Life on Fire contest, check it out. And I do want to say, for all you guys that have been following up and commenting, interacting and engaging, definitely a big thank you. We love you guys, and thank you for helping us rise up the iTunes charts. And we appreciate that. So hope you're having a great day. We'll see you soon. Cheers.
I'm here to help you set your life on fire.